Markets closed. Well, yeah. Paying homage to the president, that's okay. Bitcoin down again? Damn! Damn! How can this happen? Don't they know that it's going to be the world reserve currency? Can't they see? Freedom from the bankers? Relief from the burden of trusting your business associates? Bunch of tards anyways. Bitcoin's the answer. God. At this rate, it's never going to receive worldwide acceptance. Ever. Ugh. Damn you, Bitcoin! Okay, get it together, Ernie. Pull it in. Pull it in. Get it together. You can do this. You can do this show. All right. We got to start the stream. All right. Take a few deep breaths and start the stream. I know there are people waiting. Damn, I'm shaking. Okay. Okay. Push the button. Oh, shit. We're fucking streaming. Hi, guys. Ernie here. Friends. Roman. Countrymen. It is Wednesday, 11:30, and this is the Trader of Futures and the Bitcoin Show. How you doing? Everything's great over here. How about with you? I'm feeling snazzy. Not looking so good. Your calls, that is. What do you mean, my calls? What's wrong with my calls? Playing the helm of Trump's mouth nowadays, I guess. Oh, you mean because the market went down? Pfft. I bought more at the bottom. So you have one bad day and you're ready to reel it all in. Surfing Goat is wondering, Ernie, the last 2 days, where you been? I've been hiding from you guys, hiding from all the fans out there, hiding from shame. No, I've been working on my other business. I figured, with the president, presidential funeral, lying in state, market closing today. What the hell? Might as well work on some stuff that will make me some money. Yeah, the market went down. Okay, I got a plan. Do you have a plan? My plan was to buy more. That was it. Because the market's going up. Temporary glitch because some dirtbags on Wall Street mainstream media saw that a segment of the yield curve was inverted. Not the whole yield curve, just a segment. And of course it's inverted. That's why Powell is planning on not raising short-term interest rates now, under pressure from the president. And yeah, we're still on Bitcoin shorting every friggin' rally. That's right. That's right, Tyler. Short every friggin' rally. The market looks fine to me. Like I said, I just bought more at the bottom. Going to get in at a better price. Going to make more money. Simple. But Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin. As you can see back here, it's broken out of the bear flag that I drew several days ago. several days ago. Yep. Bitcoin has broken out of the bear flag. See that? Or broken down from it. Right there. Right there. See it? Pointing to it right there. I see it. That's a big fucking finger. I got big hand. Oh, this is my deformed hand. We'll use this one right here. There it is. Bitcoin. Going down. Going down. Bitcoin. Going down, 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 down. Asdirt says, I can see, Ernie, you are today read as a communist after heavy losses in the stock market. I haven't lost anything yet. I don't plan on losing. Time for regulations and Communist Party takeover. Hayseed, secular bull equals new energy policy, cheap oil. See, a lot of people are forgetting that most of the economic reports out there are positive. Consumer sentiment or consumer outlook was down a bit this past month, which is interesting. But the market is plugging on all 4, or all 8, or all 12 cylinders. People are going back to work. People that were on the unemployed or unenrolled lists, those are the people who have given up after 8 years of hell with Obama, are now getting off their asses and looking for jobs and finding them. There's actually more jobs than there are people looking. That's a great place to be in. So from my point of view, everything is looking up. Oil is down. Taxes, regulation, down. Let's see. Pot stocks down. Also breaking out of my, let's see, I did a little thingy here, right here. Here's my pot stock prediction that we would have. Now, I don't get the timing quite right, but I said it would go up and then down, all right? So I want you to take a look at this very closely. And it's right on the line, so it's a little difficult to see. So I'm going to increase its size so you can see. But if you look at this candle right here, it went up and then down. So that's what I was predicting. Up, almost right to that point, and then down. So now we're going down. See that? Broke out, up. Now who would have predicted that? A bear flag and predicting that it would go up first, then down. And that's exactly what I have. It's right there. You can see it. Right there. And then down. And then down. And then down. That's where pot stocks are going. So another prediction correct. So let's take a look at this guy here. Now, of course, big down move here. Now, I was predicting going up, and then you see this little down. I didn't realize it was going to be a big down. All right, so there was a big down, no doubt about it. All right, so I was anticipating a down, just not that much. But that's okay, because I have my plan. My plan is still good. You can see we have a green candle now. It's going to start going up again. And it looks like we're going to form, I don't know, is that going to be an inverse head and shoulders? Or a W? It's a W pattern? It's a W. It's a W for Herbert Walker Bush. Oh, you can't see that. I gotta... I just realized that. I looked at the screen. So, yeah, so here you see I went up and then down, a little down thing. I didn't think it was going to go that far down. So we'll go back to the pot stock so you can see. Well, you can see the pot stock thing because that was that's there. There's the pot stock thing. And if you look at that candle, I said it would go up and then down. So there it is. It goes up and then down. How does he do that? Of course, anybody that's been following me on TradingView and on my predictions here, we can go way back. We go in the Wayback Machine. Ideas published. So, under the name Junto Coin. And all my predictions have hit spot on. Nobody has a better record. Well, I'm sure there are. I just made that up. So this is where I see pot stocks going a little up and then down. So we press that, and that expands it up and down. Now it's going to start down, 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 and then consolidate right around the mid-20s until the states start getting their ass together. The feds, Canada, they're just a mess. It's going to take them a little while to work things out. Sure, they've made recreational use legal with lots of conditions. Damn socialists. All right. Let's get back to business here. There we are. See what you guys have to say. There's 22 watching. Is that right? Right now there's 36 watching. Where is everybody? You should be hitting that like button. Attract more people. Call up your friends and say, "Hey, watch Ernie. He's talking about weed and Bitcoin." This is the only place where you're going to find not only contrarian and informed commentary, but a little bit of humor, self-deprecation, and if necessary, I'll beat your ass down. I mean, what other show will show you that? Hayseed says, low oil, short it for me. Take my keys. Let's see. Let's take a look at oil. What, Siri's talking to me now? No, I don't want to talk to you, Siri. Go away. Let's take a look at oil. So we have MJ here. Let's put in CL. Futures. Light crude. Continuous contract. Yeah, someone was telling me, oh, oil's going up now. Yeah, look at that. Look how it's going up. That is what we call in the business a bear flag. All right. You can't see it. I keep on making that mistake. You gotta realize I could move it over like this. Then you can see it. Or I can take my sorry face off the screen because I'm sure this beauty here is extremely distracting from that. While this is on, you can't see that. It's like the glow. So I'll do you a favor and I'll take my sorry face off there. There we go. And we're going to draw the flagpole. And it's a massive flagpole. And then we're going to draw a box. I want to draw a box. I'm going to draw A rotated rectangle. And we'll say that that sort of sits right there. That looks good, right? Kind of encapsulates that. There we go. There's a box, a flag, a bear flag. We'll move that out into the middle here. And so the next thing that we're going to be looking for is diminishing volume, because that's the pattern. Once we have a bear flag, then we know that volume should diminish through the formation of that flag. And should that happen at some point, we'll then get probably something like this. And I think that we'll probably go to the mid-40s. That's my prediction. That will form another volume node right here. Right there. Let's make an ellipse. No, a triangle. I've never made a triangle here. Let's make a triangle. We'll have a volume node like right there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is so fucking beautiful. Look at that. Holy crap, Ernie. The only problem is that stupid indicator keeps on coming up. I want to make it wider. I want it to have a fat bottom. It's going to be a fat bottom girl. There we go. Something like that. And then we're going to settle on that. I'm going to sit our ass on that point right there. Right there. Should feel good. And we're going to hang out there for a while. Sure, I think there's going to be a range. Let's draw a range. We'll do like a horizontal ray. We'll say the range is going to be from here to here. Oh, we'll move this one up a little bit. We'll say that the range will be from, yeah. I don't know, that might be too much. Let's say right here. There's our range. We're going to fall into this range for a little bit. And this is going to cause all kinds of consternation. Now, the reason why we went up a little bit here is that I believe the Saudis announced that they were going to cut production. Guaranteed, the Trumpster is going to smack their ass down. Smack it down. All right, now we need to put me on center stage again. There I am. Oh, there's a little coffee left. All right. In Canada, Aggie 1926 says, the cannabis secretary, SEC sector, is taking a beating. Well, I know it is. I showed you that, and I predicted it. I was like one of the only people, I think, out there that said, on October 17th, this market is going to go down. I said it. I don't recall anybody else saying it. I said it's going to go down hard, and we're heading for the mid-20s. That's what I said. Sned Meister. What a name. I have a plan. Make a brew and watch a bit of YouTube. And then Casper the Ghost. The market is surging down. Uncertainty with China and trade. You are a fucking idiot. You're just all. You know what you are? I could turn on the MSN, mainstream media, CNBC, Bloomberg, and then there would be you just parroting their bullshit. Buying a hell of a lot of BTC, especially after your calls failed. Your bottom price will go lower. your bottom price will go lower. What the fuck does that mean? Uncertainty with China and trade, 2-year, 5-year, not inverted. Another fucking idiot. I mean, you just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It became slightly inverted. Obviously, you don't follow the treasuries very closely. The 2-year, 10-year curve next, Ernie. Maybe. I'm not doubting that, because things do take a little while to ruminate and spread out through the market and, you know, expand or whatever, contract. And so that is possible. But I think that by putting the heat on Powell's ass, that will help. So what we can do is we can take let's build the yield curve. All right, why don't we do that? All right, we'll do that. Is that a good idea? We'll build the yield curve. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Excel application. Let's see. Do I have too many things open? Where is Excel? Oh, there it is. And futures, boutique, venture, pairs calculator, trade calculator. There it is. The DVO1 ratio. All right. So what we have here is the February, the beginning of this year. That was the yield curve in February. And then this line right here was as of September 29th of this year, just a couple months ago. So you can see that we're just starting to get flattened out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to, let's see, am I showing this correctly, or is it my ugly face in the way? All right, yield curve. So the blue line is in February. You can see it's relatively steep. The orange line is in September. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the CME website. We're going to get some information there. And I'll show you this in a second here. I'll show you the information we're going to get. So it's from this table right here. All right. We're going to copy the OTR DVO1. I'm sorry, the OTR yield. And man, that's small. And we're going to start plugging this in. Now, it isn't inverted today, it appears. And all I'm doing is I'm updating the information directly from the futures. It's really not looking too good. All right. There we go. So there is the new yield curve. That orange sucker. And that's as of today, which is December. What's today, the 5th or the 6th? Today's the 5th. December 5th. All right, so we have the updated yield curve. And it's very clear to see that right here, the 2-year to the 5-year is inverted slightly. All right, so the 2-year is at 2.8%. The 5-year is at 2.79%. So who was that disagreed with that? I just want to say that you're a fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Don't say anything unless you actually have the actual information. You just make yourself look like a fool. You're a fool! Who was that? Oh, yeah, it was Casper. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was Casper. Fucking douchebag. That's one of the benefits, by the way, of listening to this channel. All right, so there you go. There it is. Those are the latest numbers. The 2-year to 5-year is inverted, but the rest of the yield curve is not. So we don't have an inverted yield curve. We have the lower end segment of it inverted. Just tiny. A little bit. That's still not good. And that's all because the Fed keeps on raising that fucking thing and pushing it up when they should be just leaving it alone. Actually, what they should do is they should lower it. Lower it like 25 or 50 basis points. Then we'd have a nice, healthy yield curve. Everyone would be happy. The Fed won't because they're trying to ruin this economy. They're a political organization. They know by pushing that short end up that they'll eventually push this economy into a recession and make Trump look like a chump. And, you know, to be fair, it is his fault for putting Powell in there. What he needs to do is put someone in there that will just basically be his stooge and keep the interest rates low. Or do nothing. Let the market determine it. All right. Now we got that out of the way. I'm back. Hi. How you doing? All right, so Casper, here's some more, shit or diarrhea spewing out of Casper's orifice, his pie hole. Enough with the BS, Ernie. Are you seriously expecting us to believe this BS? No, I'm just showing you the actual numbers. All right? So if you can't take the truth, then fuck you. Your calls for this week got wrecked. No, they didn't. And I wasn't calling for this week. I was calling for the end of the year. Dickhead. If you're going to stream, be at least transparent with us. I don't know how much more transparent I can be by coming on and streaming and telling you what I think. That is about as transparent, and then showing you the numbers and showing you the charts, telling you to fuck off. I mean, what else do you want from me, man? Come on. I can't help it if, you can't take the truth. Okay, John, I'm done with you, Casper, by the way. You're done. John OG. Dude, we can't see crap with your head in the way. Yes, I know, and I fixed that. You just have to hang on. Once I realize that my head's in the friggin' way, I will remove it. $10 oil? Holy crap, is the peacemaker. Yeah, I don't know about that. The Fed didn't raise rates once under Obozo. Yeah, they didn't raise it this time, and that's because the Trumpster put a little political pressure on him. Because he knows that if he raised rates, he would start receiving death threats. Ashish, how you doing? Ashish Singh from India. I didn't realize you could hear me all the way over there. That's cool. I like India. I love India. That's right, Tyler. There are some soy boys in here. All right, Casper, you get a temporary reprieve. All right. So, what is happening? Okay, now enough with all this crap. Today is a day of mourning. We are mourning HW. A very nice man, a good man, not the greatest president, but a good man, because he went back on his promises of no new taxes. However, we're not going to revisit that. Let's pay our respects for what On the other hand, I didn't necessarily really not a fan of his New World Order crap, and I think that he was a globalist. All of that aside, heck, my wife is liberal and I love her. I can be okay and simpatico with people with different views. But as a president, as a leader, he left some short. But as a man, I think that he was overall paid great service to this country, was probably an excellent father, great businessman, hero, war hero. All of that is true. Just couldn't hold on to the Democrat pressure when he was in office. He succumbed to the New World Order. All right. So Robert Leonardo served under HW. Yeah? Okay, that's cool. I voted for him. I voted for him. I would have voted for him, I voted for him the second time, too. Had he not raised taxes, though, because everyone saw, with Reagan taking taxes from, 75% top level rate down to 28%? Reducing taxes from 75 to 28%. That is unbelievable. And in that, revenues increased. They doubled. Revenues doubled. Tax revenues doubled by cutting taxes by 60%. And while you'll have those liberal weenies out there then point out that, oh, yeah, but Reagan also raised taxes, too. He raised capital gains taxes to be sort of in line with the top-level rate from 15% to 28%. And you know what happened there? When he raised capital gains to 28%, you know what happened to capital gains when he raised it? Capital gains tax revenues dropped dramatically. Right? And he did that just, so that he could have a little give and take. With Tip O'Neill, they were supposed to be brothers in arms and all that. By doing that, he could get the other work done. And we had one of the greatest expansions in U.S. market history with things like 6%, 7% GDP. Wouldn't that be wonderful if we could see that there? If Trump can just, defeat these swamp creatures, we can also get back to there. And maybe we'll have a sane Fed that doesn't feel like they have to have their thumb on the fucking market all the time. Hayseed says, I got to drive a car in Dan Quayle's motorcade. These guys must have been desperate for help. And that's another thing, Dan Quayle got... Siri just repeated what I said. Why is it doing that? I didn't say, hey, Siri. Fuck off, man. I gotta make this less sensitive, or come up with a different thing to bring her to the front. So now the next order of business is to come up with a better background. So we need an HD background. What do we got here? Do we want a fire? No, we don't. These are all short. Why do they have short background? I don't want a short background. I want an HD screensaver. And, oh, what is this? This is a Christmas screensaver. This looks cool. Let's do this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sitting by the fire. Yep, this is my house. This is where I live. Oh, Muffy! Please bring in the... You know what to bring in. It's kind of cool. I like that. Very relaxing. I mean, I am in the woods, but my house isn't quite like this. That is very cool. That's my kind of life. Can you hear it? Roaring fire. Roar. I have a big ass fireplace. Not quite that big, but pretty big. Maybe I'll start a fire later. Well, not today. It's not snowing here. And I don't have a wood stove, though. I just have an open fireplace. That was one good thing about this house. It was patterned after John Quincy Adams' homestead. And so my house, I guess, has the same shape and room configuration and all that. That's what the original owner told me when I bought it. So what's going on? I mean, people are kind of quiet today. I know I haven't been on the past couple of days. I plan on remedying that. Oh, you got 2 cords of wood chopped and split. You know, I've got more hardwood trees that have fallen in my property. There are so many hardwood trees that have fallen that if I chopped it up, I would have wood. I would have wood for a lifetime. Just the ones that have fallen. I've got one out there, man. Fell during this last storm we had this summer. It came down and it knocked down another hardwood tree. You should see this. The breadth of it. I don't know how I would ever cut it up. I would need some major equipment out there. But that one tree alone would probably net me about 20 cords of wood. Maybe more. Maybe 30. At least. But, you know, I can't go out there collecting wood now. There's been so much rain that everything is soaked. So, even if I chopped it up, it would probably take a whole season to cure it. So, that ain't happening. Maybe I'll go down and maybe purchase some. What I did do, though, is I got myself a new snowblower. And that's sitting in the garage. I've got to put it together. Getting ready for the harsh winters. Of course, you know, now that I spent all that money on a snowblower, we probably won't get any snow this year. Barely 1 centimeter of snow here in Finland. Well, we don't talk in meters here. We only talk in inches and feet. 3 years ago, we had 8 feet of snow that came down in the space of about 2 months. Whew. Well, I don't know how you're going to get the party started, Mr. Ghost. But anytime you're ready, that's fine. So you got flurries there. It is a little cold. I can't see here. I can't. Let me just check. Nope, sun's out here. Yep, sun's out. No chance of snow today. Robert says, got a lot of wood, but I'm too lazy to walk outside and get it. Easy to just turn the thermostat up. I hear that. I have to clean up my mauler. You know, the thing that I use to chop wood. It's like a combined sledgehammer and axe. It's like the perfect thing to chop wood with because it's got weight. Plus, you can use one side of it to get the wedge in there, or the other side to just chop right through the wood. So you give it a good hack, put the wedge in there, and then just drive it through. Or you give it a good hack and get it in there, and then boom. So there's snow all over the place, and here we are in the Northeast with sun. A thought on why gold spiked the other day with the uncertainty of trade. Now, what do you consider spiking? I don't want to go back to the charts. But I don't know that I would characterize that as spiking. Finnish people are so great, but their country is a bit too socialist for my taste. Actually, no, I mean, they are capitalists there. They rode the wave of capitalism for decades, became rich as hell, and then they thought, oh, we're fucking so rich, man. Let's just invoke all these socialist policies, and then everything started going to shit. So they'll learn their ways. Now, over in the EU, you know, they're talking about making it illegal, making it a hate crime to speak disparagingly about migration. Can you imagine that? They are doing everything that they can to basically eliminate any kind of semblance of free speech. That is the next step towards socialism, is to control the speech. Fuck. How can you live like that? I'm going to make it my charge just to inject every bit of disparaging migration tonality into those markets that I can. Just to trigger them. What's a snowblower? You must be down south, huh? Yep, see? Taxes are ridiculous there. See, a $10 move is not a spike in gold. At all. That's nothing. Secular bull and controlled speech here? No way. I'm not sure exactly how that goes together. Damien saying, Ernie, what do you think about Tyler Jenks and his hype wave? Let's see. Let's look up Tyler Jenks. Hyperwave, you mean, right? Is Tyler Jenks that old dude that Tone Vase has on? Oh, there he is. Yep, Tyler. Yeah, I've seen him before. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why Tone has that guy on. I'm not sure why Tone gets all the views that he does. He's such a fucking fool. And I know by saying that he's never going to invite me on his show. That's okay. Yeah, that's right. And the French are starting to get enough of Macron. They kicked Hollande out of there. François Hollande. I think we're going to have Marie Pen as the next head of France. But France, yeah, the people are rejecting all the high taxes as a result of their battle of, get this, global warming. They're saying this stuff is bullshit. And they're starting to do more riots and burning more cars than the Muslims there. Casper says, I'm not as seasoned as you, Ernie. I guess that is a politically correct way of saying that he's not as old as I am. Thought it was, but been buying from 12.20 and under, so it felt nice. Yeah, a spike would be $100. $10 is a normal occurrence. The new USMCA also gives Silicon Valley more protection on speech, too. What do you mean more protection on speech? What does that mean, more protection? Oh, by the way, on the Jenks thing, no, I don't agree with anything that he says. I think that is, although Leah Wald, she's kind of cute. I don't care what she says. Just like watching. Right, the USMCA, that's the new NAFTA. And if you look at my Twitter account, you'll note that I have sort of outlined, that's my banner now, is Trump with Xi and shaking hands, and then Trump with the two soy boys from either side on top and bottom, signing over the USMCA. USCA, MA. Whatever. Global warming and peak oil, both myths planted through thought control. Yeah, that and through chemtrails. Gotta watch those chemtrails. They are controlling us all. They are slowly killing us, making us infertile. The USMCA gives Silicon Valley the ability to ban anyone they want with no legal recourse for the person banned, says Jeff Buchwald. So I haven't really looked into that much, so I have no way to comment on it. But you've given me thought. And Asdirt, is the cuteness enough? Elaborate on Tyler Jenks. Is the cuteness enough? No, what I'm saying is Leah Walds is cute. I am totally down with Leah Wald. Let's see. Wasn't she like a runner-up as Miss Maryland or something? So let's see if we can get enough of Leah Wald here. So, if you don't know, this is Leah Wald. Definitely a cutie. And she seems to be nice, too. Oh. Not too many pictures of her. That's the only good part about Tone Vay's show. Definitely not Tyler Jenks, because he's like this traditional bullshit TA guy with his hyperwave. I guess that's his thing, the hyperwave. Let's talk Bitcoin price, Ernie. Where's it going? The end of December. Well, again, I don't like to put time frames on anything, especially that that short term. But I'm pretty sure that it's going to be lower than it is now. Give us beautiful, nice, wholesome women and good macro Occam's razor. I'm down with that. Definitely down with that. Tone gaze. I like that. Tone gaze. Why didn't I think of that as a con man? I don't think he's a con man. I think he's just dumb and wrong. And he's not just he's not dumb. That's a because he's a smart and personable guy. He's just got bad ideas. He's a horrible trader. He's an okay business analyst. That's what he is. That's where I think he would shine. And for some reason or other, he has some semblance of charisma that I have yet to identify that people like. And so he's got a few things going for him. But as an analyst, as a trader, man, he is just fucking horrible. So, but, I talked with him and debated him for about an hour, and we had a good time, and we got along together. And so, based on that, I would say that he's probably a good guy. But that will not stop me from criticizing his online spectacle. Oh, we have a call here coming in. Yes, sir. How you doing? Well, I'm online, but I'm about to finish up. As a matter of fact, with your call, that is the impetus for me to wrap everything up. And I'm going to say that. I'm going to tell the people here that this is my business partner, or one of my business partners. And I've got to take this call. Because biz is important. But actually getting offline is the thing that takes the most time, because I have to figure out how the hell do I get offline. Oh, I have to stop streaming. All right, y'all. It's been wonderful. We'll see you possibly tonight at 11 o'clock. And I'm going to start calling this the 11 to 11 show. 11 o'clock in the a.m. and 11 o'clock in the p.m. Bye.